Reports are coming in today of a terrifying attempted home invasion or an actual home invasion in Dublin 1 last night. A foreign man who was either psychotic or under the influence of something, or possibly both, attempted to break into someone's flat or property and cause them serious harm, in the attacker's own words. There was a lady in the flat, in the property. Thankfully, her husband was also there, and he was trained in martial arts, in jiu-jitsu. He was able to subdue the attacker, the invader, hold him in position until members of Garda Síochána, the Gardaí, arrived. When they handcuffed this man and took him away, they arrested him. Terrifying experience for the woman, and not much being said about this particular happening on the mainstream media. I understand there was another incident that happened in Tala over the weekend where an Indian man was severely assaulted because some local people believed he was acting inappropriately. Apparently, there's been a news report put out about that one to say that that is wrong. The man was innocent. He had done nothing wrong. He had been taken to the hospital for treatment. Videos are on the internet about that one. I don't know the details on that. Suffice to say that it's receiving widespread condemnation from TDs and local councillors, etc., saying that it was a horrific attack. And no doubt it was. I've seen some of the stills from that. However, I haven't heard any condemnation about this particular assault, attempted assault on this lady and her husband at their own private property. So I've got a short video clip here as well. Then I have some statements that were put up by the woman in question. She gives her account of what had happened and how terrified she was, and how she had taken precautions to secure her property even before this happened, which she believes had been instrumental in preventing this man, or stopping this man from entering the property sooner, and for her husband to be able to come in and apprehend him. So feel free to share this content as always. Cut and paste it, drop it into your social media groups or whatever. This is real life footage. You can see the guards there. You can see what's happening, and you'll hear some witness accounts from the lady who took the video also. But in the meantime, this is the brief clip of the arrest.
They're outside telling me I'm going to rape your wife and all, he said. I'm going to rape your wife and all, he said.
So this guy's in his bare feet.
Look, there's all this stuff. Look. Look at that. All this shit.
He brought this stuff, carrying this bag with him, obviously. His shoes have either been removed or he was in his bare feet, and he was making threats to cause serious physical harm to this lady when he was brought in. So this is him being arrested by the guards. So as far as she's concerned, she put a message up on her social media page, and she says, we're okay, folks. Thanks for all the messages. I can't thank you enough from the support from everyone. The Gardaí rang and said the foreigner had to go to hospital, and we don't need to make statements and forget about it. Okay, well, I don't think she's going to be forgetting about it anytime soon. Do you? She says, thank God we had made bolts for the doors, and that's what delayed him getting in. So the guy was pummeling on the doors, trying to break down the doors, and obviously he was prevented from doing that by some measures that they had taken to secure their own property. Might be time for a little revisit on your own home security, whether or not you've got window locks or door locks. Maybe you feel you don't need them, but it's always worth revising or revisiting your own personal home security, because you don't know when something like this could happen. It could happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere. That's a fact. So protect your own homes, folks. That's what delayed him getting in. She then goes on to say, I knew this would happen eventually. Please barricade your doors and windows and keep something beside the door for this reason. 3 years I've been screaming about this, and then it hit my front door. So she's obviously had concerns for her own safety in the past, and took steps to try and secure her property. She also said, I have epilepsy and I had a seizure after this happened too. So not just the stress and the terror that was felt during this attempted home invasion, but on top of that, she had an epileptic seizure. Then further information, update. My husband went out the back way and came round, um, that maybe into the entrance area of the flat. He dived on my husband and roared, I will assault your missus. My husband is trained in jiu-jitsu, which comes in very handy at times like this, and leg locked him. He kept roaring that he was a soldier. So the attempted assailant, homebreaker, was saying that he was a soldier and making threats towards this man's wife. Gardaí eventually came and saw my husband holding him down. And, he could have probably done a lot worse to him, but he restrained himself, as well as the attacker, until Garda Síochána came. And of course, they then handcuffed him and took him away. Apparently, he needed some medical treatment. For what exactly, I don't know. And then the inquiry was, where did this happen? And the lady in question says, my apartment is in Dublin 1. So this is another, excuse me, overnight happening in Dublin. These posts were put up late last night, late on Sunday night. So it just goes to show anything can happen anytime. And I've always said, be situationally aware wherever you are, whoever you are, wherever you live. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Keep your wits about you. Keep your eyes on your surroundings. Be aware. Keep an ear out for trouble. Try and avoid it wherever you possibly can. And when it comes to your own home, make sure you have your window locks on. If you don't, they're not very expensive to fit, or the door is properly secured, or you have a plan. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure you have a plan, or you have whatever you need to keep your home secure in the event of someone trying to breach the perimeters of your property. Okay. Don't wait until it happens. Think about it in advance and have, let's just say, a plan that if someone does enter your property, that you know how to handle it, or at least you know what to do, or how to escape quickly, if that's whatever the situation is. But anyway, feel free to share this. Leave me your thoughts and comments below. What do you think about this? Is it something that's coming close to your home? Is it something that you're personally concerned about? Are there steps that you have taken to mitigate against an event like this happening? Let me know below in the comments section. But for now, I'm Rick Munn. This is No Risk, No Reward Media, and I am over and out.